Hey guys, what's up? I look a mess, but it's simply because I'm not gonna color my hair again. It's fading too fast for me, so we're gonna redo it. It's supposed to be like this, these three all mixed together. And if I remember right, this I'll insert a picture of what it looked like when I first did it. I've only watched it once since then. It's crazy how much it's just faded. Yeah, we're about to get into this recolor. Got my color, got my developer. Let's just talk about what has been going on with me, really. Nothing. Nothing has been going on. I've just been in school, trying to get through it all. The first semester of my second year at this school is ending really soon. Real soon. Can't wait for that. Gosh, this is strong. The smell is just so strong. Okay. Got one color of, well, we have one tube in of this pink. And let's put some red in there. If you want to know, I put one tube of this, half of this, and then a little bit of, like when I say a little bit, like a little bit of purple. Because that thing be taking over. Like over. And it's like, calm down, but just a little bit. But yeah, we are going to do this. I have nothing like exciting to share. I just wanted to make a YouTube video because I haven't made one in like what, months now. It's been some months, and I feel like if I want to do something, I need to finish it through. Stop being impulsive. Even though I am, can't help that really. I'm doing this without gloves on. I just noticed that. Okay. I put my gloves on because I literally just got my gloves on today. Just got them today. $85 is not about to go down the drain. No, it's not. Yeah, that's just what's been going on so far lately. I'm gonna color my hair. We're gonna watch the process. Y'all gonna see how a pro does it on herself. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know I'm a good girl. Got her cosmetology license. So yeah, let's put some purple in there. I put more purple in there than I thought. What? Okay. Put that much. Like about 4 inches of purple. And that's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and put some booster in there so that my hair doesn't dry out like it did this time. It's really dry. Put something in there. Not all of it, because I'm going to still need some later. Move that out the way. Pour the developer in. I'm going to show you what it looks like in a minute. Because it's not the colors that you're going to think it's going to look like. No, it's not. It's definitely like clear. Probably put too much developer for being honest. Probably put too much in there. This is what it looks like. Yeah, not pink at all. Well, it kind of is. It's turning pink a little bit. Let's get into it. Can I scratch my head today? Probably, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie. I'll probably just be scratching my head a lot today. It's okay. It's a-okay. You might be like, wow, she really just like jumped into there. Yeah, No games being played. And then I have some new growth coming out, and that's not cute. I don't like new growth, especially on colored hair. It really bothers me. Unless it's been like a month or so, and your hair is like really growing out, and it's like, okay. But if it's like as much as mine is, like if you can see, it's not that much. It's really bothering me. Like it's really bothering me. I feel like I'm letting out down right now. I don't know what to talk about. I had like a whole idea. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'm coloring my hair. It's gonna be great. You know, so far we're doing the thing, right? Like we're coloring my hair, like together. Oh yeah, it's definitely turning out the color I need it to be. Fantastic. But I feel like I should just be talking about something. I don't know what to talk about. So how's y'all's day been? Comment down below what you've been doing today. The day that you're watching this. The next day that you're watching this, I don't know. Oh, did y'all catch my little live that I did? I got 9 views on it, and I don't know why. It's like only 30 seconds long. I was at a cafe. It is down the street from my college. Like, everyone that goes to that school goes there. I haven't seen, like, I'm like, hey, have you been here? They're like, yeah, I've been here. I'm like, yeah. Everyone's been there. Because it's a good little cafe. The time that I went, it was like morning time. They have like these breakfast tacos, and they're vegan. They're so good. Like, people are like, ew, vegan. You don't have meat or cheese. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with vegans. It's just their personalities. It's just vegan. That's about what their personality is. I'm kidding if you're vegan. Obviously, it's a joke. Get your panties out of the lunch. Alright. I'm being a child now. And I'm getting it everywhere. And that's not cute. It's like on the ground. It scoops. Move it up. We're good now. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in school. So I think I have, I don't want to say 2 more years, but I have like a year and some time left. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I am still going to be taking summer courses like I've been doing. It's just how I am. I don't mind doing summer courses. Most summers I don't do anything anyways, where I can't work on freaking paper, you know? Like, I'd rather do it then. And there's this one class that I'm taking next semester that I could take in the summer, but it's not for certain that they're gonna do it, because every semester is usually 2 classes for this class, like 2 choices, and this time for spring they're only doing like 1, and I was like, why would y'all do that? That's so controversial. A lot of people need that class to graduate, you know, and it's like you're only offering it to like 1, and if you did not submit your advising form at like right at 8:30 in the morning when it was time for you to place it in, you're not getting a class. I got the class, but a lot of people didn't. They're like, hey, could you get that class? And I was like, yeah, a lot of people need that class. Yeah, that was a sketch of them, which doesn't really make sense on why they didn't really explain why there's only 1 class this time. They just put it out there, and everyone was like, ooh, gotta get it. So someone's gonna be like a semester behind. Probably not if they do the summer class. Which is gonna suck for them. Definitely gonna suck. Who wants to do that? Nobody. For the art department, there's only 1 advisor working right now. Literally only 1. And it's so annoying. Because people need appointments. Like me, I need an appointment. I need to know how it goes about with getting a minor. Because I kind of want a minor. I don't know if I want to do a minor in advertising. If I want to do a minor glass blowing. I really enjoy glass blowing. I took it this semester. One of the most fun classes I've ever taken in my entire life. You might be like, but don't you have a photography business? Did you take photography classes? Yeah, I did. They were fun too. But are they class blowing? No, they're not. Class blowing was like more hands-on. I mean, they're both hands-on, but it was more physically demanding, if anything. And I like to do things. I don't really like to sit down all the time. I like to have the opportunity to be like, yeah, let's get up and go. But at the same time, I don't like the after-hour class time that you have put in. But it makes sense, because there's only such limited space in the classroom as it is. Like, there's not that much space for how many students are in the class. So it's like you need after class time hours to finish projects, right? Which a lot of people do. And that's fine. That's fine. You know, that's whatever. But it's kind of like, I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, that's the only downfall of that is like, and then the cleaning. Oh my gosh, I hate cleaning up after other people. And it's like one of the requirements is like you have to clean up after people, even if you didn't do it. I don't like cleaning up after people at all. Like, I really don't. It bothers it grinds my gears. Yeah, this is what my hair is supposed to be looking like, not like what it's looking like now. That looks so much better already. Crazy, huh? Put that right there and clip it. Almost done. Almost done. Let's go to this side. This side. This is not gonna take as long as I think it's gonna take. I probably didn't even need 2 boxes. I probably just needed 1 like I got now. So, I can't talk about this. So excited. So, ever since I was little, literally ever since I was little, I was like, I'm going to live in New York and be a fashion designer. Well, probably not a fashion designer anymore because it's kind of hard to get in the industry now. Because it's not demanding. Nothing is ever demanding in art, if you're really honest. It's really never a demanding job. But some people need you sometimes. But anyways, so I put out a tweet and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this move in New York being serious. I'm gonna start looking at apartments. And once I graduate, I'm gonna move there. Okay? I know how long it's gonna take me to move. So I was like, I'm just gonna look and I'm gonna intern there in one of these summers coming up. Is it on my foot? How do I stop it? Okay. I got it. But yeah, I put out a tweet and this girl that I've been knowing for like a while now, ever since like Coachella. Like, you remember I put out the video Coachella and me going to Coachella by myself? She was supposed to go with me because we met on the forum on the Coachella page. There used to be a forum where you like meet people, talk about what's coming up, blah 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 blah. Right? So we've been friends ever since then. She lives in Florida, I live in Texas. We're both from hot states. And I put that tweet out. She was like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to live there too. I graduate this time. We should definitely plan it out. And I was like, I graduated around that time too. It's either that time or the semester after. She was talking about fall 23. I think that's when I graduate too. I'm not really sure. It's either then or 24. Sorry. It's year then, or spring 24 is one of those times, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. This is gonna work out, right? And so we messaged, and then one of the like things that we both were like, well, that she was like, oh my god, because I put out another tweet. I was like, oh my gosh, I found a roommate from New York. This is so exciting. She was like, but what temperature do you sleep at? I was like, 69, but I could deal with 70. She was like, I sleep at 68, so you know, we're gonna be freezing buddies together, and it's gonna be great, fantastic, actually. This piece of my hair is short. That's concerning. So yeah, I have a roommate for when I live in New York, for the time that I do live in New York. So I don't know if I'm gonna live in New York for the rest of my life, okay? I haven't experienced it yet, so I can't really tell you that. I've visited New York, but I have not been in a situation where I've lived in it longer than just a few days. Every time I go, I feel like I belong. You know, there's some places that you go or you live at or you visit and you're like, this is not for me. You know, that's how it is for a lot of places for me. Like Denver, I'm from there, you know, first home, but it's not for me unless I live in the mountains. So if I live in the mountains, then it'd be different. But, you know, just living in the city part of it, I like cities. I'm a city girl. Yeah. You know, like I'm a city girl or whatever. But oh yeah. But you know, I just didn't feel like I belonged there. I never did. I feel like I belong there when I'm with family on my mom's side. But when it comes to like, you know, wherever else, I'm just like, I'm like, kind of not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Either way. I belong in New York. For how long? Don't know. So I feel like I belong in San Francisco, too. Never been there. But when I do go there, it's over for everybody. Because it's going to be a journey. Okay? All these jobs are going to be calling you left and right. Like, hey, we like your work. Kind of want you to come work with us. And I'm going to be like, so what are you trying to pay me? Because I don't work for $15 an hour. I work for $60 an hour. And they're gonna be like, okay, let's get into it. And I'm like, yeah. And that's just how it's gonna go. That's word for word the conversation. Yeah. That's what I got going on. When it comes to school, let's just change my gear back. Let's just talk about school for a minute. When it comes to school, I'm taking all these classes. And I'm finally, because in this art program you have to take certain art classes before you actually get into your major, which is so ridiculous to me. I'm just like, please, just let me take these classes so I can get out of here. But you have to do all of these extra classes before you can actually enter your major officially. So I'm officially in my major now. I've been taking... how many classes am I taking that are actually for my major right now? I think just one. The next semester, I think I'm taking 3? No, I'm only taking 2 that are for my major. And that's only because of my job situation, my work situation. It interferes with everything. But next semester, take 5 classes, right? Finally, I got dig through that. That was stressful. I'm taking 5 classes. I'm taking art history at another college because I'm taking art history. I took the art history this semester. Worst class I've ever taken. Art history should not be that annoying. I should not have to deal with that ever again. How come I got a low grade in my art history class? I should not be getting anything below 80, and yet I'm in the 70s. And that's because in her test, she wants you to speak like her. And I don't speak like her. It's like she's looking for a certain answer that she never explained. Or whatever. But yeah. So I'm not going to do it again. I'd rather take it at a community college where all I have to do is write papers, which I can deal with. I don't want to take a test because of it's something they used to talk about. And and then we're doing course evaluations right now. She was like, I don't care what you say about me. I'm at the highest of the high of the school, so I'm not going anywhere. And I'm just like, oh, lady, I don't care. I really don't care, but that was like the only class that I evaluated. Oh, I evaluated my typography class too, but that class wasn't bad. I actually liked it. It's in my nature, so I was like, why not? And the thing is, with my program, it could be so much simpler if they just did not make us do all this extra work. Like, I have to take 4 art history classes. 4. I have to take art history 1, art history 2, and then I gotta take, history of graphic design, and then I gotta take another art history of anything of my choice. So I think I'm gonna do art history of photography, because why the frick not? I probably should put all the history in there. Whatever. Like, isn't it cute? Yeah. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Just rubbing into my skins. Let's put a little bit extra. We're gonna twist it up and pin it up. Out of the way. Yeah. Alright. Let's just stay on this side. Right on the side. Let's just stay on this side. So yeah, that's the thing with my school. It's kind of whack. And then, I don't know. My school's okay. I'm not saying it's the best school out there, but it's not the worst school out there. I've heard horror stories about other schools when it comes to our program. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Can we just talk about, I want to talk about other people real quick. Simply because I feel it's relevant. So there's this one girl in my typography class, and I do not like her art style, like, at all. She rarely comes to class anyway, so it's like, don't know if you're gonna pass. But that's not my business. But it's like every time she designs something, it sucks. And it's like, girl, how did you get this far into the program if your stuff is looking like this, right? And then she never turns in anything on time. And it's like, I don't know. And then she was complaining about her last school that she went to in her art program. She was like, yeah, we had to do this thing, do this. I'm like, you're not that good, girl. You're not that good. But I can't judge her because that's just her art style. But it's just not good. When I say it's not good, I mean she doesn't follow any of like the criteria that we have to go through for the project, right? Like we'd be like, yeah, you should do this. She doesn't do it. And we're just like, we're just trying to help you, honestly. Because you have to do critiques in our classes, which sucks. I hate doing critiques. Like I don't care. I don't really care. I mean, it looks good. What more do you want me to say? That I hate it? Like. Because the critiques, it's like frowned upon if you actually say like your real opinion on it, right? Like me, I'm not blunt verbally, but mentally, I was very blunt. Like, I'm just like, this looks like me. You should have did this, right? On the outside, I just keep my mouth closed if I don't like something. If I feel like something's ugly, I'm just like, let me not say a thing. Let me just be quiet. And that's what I do. But there are other people in my classes that their creativity is just off the walls, and I'm just like, wow. I kind of suck when it comes to y'all. But then I try not to judge myself or like myself against them, because they're probably thinking, she's really good, or they're probably thinking, wow, how did you get in this program? And you know, the thing is, I don't know. I don't know at all. I just follow instructions, I guess. Okay, we're back, and my cameras now have a hair color over it. I forgot what I last said. I know I was talking about people probably think I suck. Is that what I last said? I don't know. But that's just how I feel. Imposter syndrome really be kicking my butt. Like, it be coming for me. Like, really badly. And I'm just like, I'm just trying. I'm trying my hardest. My hardest isn't good enough. Can't do much about it. Let me put some more in here. Actually, in your 2 boxes. Actually, let me go E on this. And then I'll put more in. Because I don't want to, like, move. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's a big section right here. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in life. I'm just trying to get through things. I'm trying to see what works, see what doesn't work. So far, it's resulted in me going to hospitals, being on medicine, and trying to learn how to say no. So I guess you would say that I'm going through it, but not as much as before, which is good, I guess. But I can't appreciate some things. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. It's hard for me, especially after like years of just feeling like a certain way. And you want me to appreciate things, or like try to learn how to like love something that wasn't there for you, or like try to like, you know, be something, or be, or interact with. I don't know what I'm trying to say here without putting it bluntly, because I don't know who watches my videos. Like, I know who watches my videos, but I don't really know who watches my videos. If that even made sense. But I don't know. People just expect too much, and it's like, you can't do that to someone that has not felt that type of way in years, hasn't experienced anything like that in years, probably doesn't want it ever again, because I'm 24 now. Well, I'm about to be 24. By the time I upload this, I'll be 24. So I'm 24 now. I don't really want a lot of things other than to get out of Texas. So like, for you to say that you want to build relationships, you want to do this, you want, you just want things to change, or you want things to be better, or whatever it is, I'm not with it. That's something you have a conversation with someone that's like 12, not when they're 24. That's something that you're just like, let's try to rebuild this. Like, I could be married by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be dead by now. I mean, at any age I could be dead, but like, I could really be dead by now. I could just be at different points in my life, and you're just too late. You're just too late, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, it's It's too late. I don't want it. Like, it's not something I ever really desired in the first place. You know, I don't really. All I'm saying is that you don't see me sitting here going goo goo gaga or boo boo or something I don't remember. It could have been great back then, you know, it could have been great, you know, but again, I'm 24. This is not something that I'm just thinking about all the time. I'm just not, for being honest. I'd rather be left alone. I'd rather be straight up left alone. And just watch me from the background. Cheer for me from the background. You know, you don't have to be in my life, like, at all. You know, let's just be those strangers that has tried to go to past life, I guess. But now realize that things just not going to go back to how it was. It's just not. Time has passed way too far back. I mean, not too far back, but time has passed way too far right now. There's no point in doing it anymore. Like, there's no point in bringing something alive that shouldn't be alive in the first place. Well, it probably should have been. Now it's just too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just all I gotta say about that. Last section, let's go! Let's go! The before and after is crazy, I know. And the fact is that I only washed my hair once. And my hair just faded so much. It's crazy how much it faded. And people thought I was crazy for saying no, it's fading like really fast. And I don't know why it's fading that fast. Or why it's fading that much. If I only washed it once. But we have some hair conditioners now. We got a deep conditioner. We got a mask that we're gonna do. We're just gonna be a new person today. I don't know if I'm gonna straighten my hair. Really don't know. I'm like messed up. There we go. There we go. Let's get on track. You know it's your girl. But yeah, how y'all been? I honestly don't know who watches my channel. I wish there was like a way for you to like creep and see who actually watches your channel or your videos. But I know that there's not a way. I know that I have like at least 9 active people on my channel that just watch whatever I post. Because I don't even promote it on my socials anymore that I post a video. But yet I still get views. So that's something. Like I used to post actively on my Instagram about me posting to be like actively. And now I don't because I'm like, they're not gonna watch it. They're just here to be nosy in the first place. Like I have this one person that I thought was like my childhood friend. He's not a childhood friend. That man hates me. And I'm like, if you hate me so bad, why you keep following me on everything, right? So he found my photography page. I don't know if he found my YouTube channel yet. He probably did, I just don't know about it. But he was always like the first one to watch my stuff. Like my stories. He doesn't interact, he just watches it just to see what I'm doing. And it's so weird. It's like, dude, if you really don't like me that much, then why are you like all on my page? Literally, leave me alone. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so weird to me. Like, why I have so many people that are not in my life so concerned about mine. Like, so many of them. Just like, please. I honestly don't get it. Like, if I'm not in your life and I don't care for your life, then I'm not gonna watch your story. And if I do watch your story, it was an accident because I didn't know your story was coming up next. Okay, like, I'm not the type to just sit there and watch everybody's story. I'm not. I'm careful on whose stories I watch because I don't want you to know that I care. Because I don't. I mind my business, and that's all I'm gonna do. So if you're married to my ex or something like that, or you're sleeping with my ex or something like that, wouldn't know. At all. You're throwing shade at me or something like that, wouldn't know. The only way I know is that if you put me in your close story, close friends on Instagram. So I'm not on Snapchat, so I'll never see anything on Snapchat. If it's anywhere else, then you know. But you know. Okay, that's better. I have all this left to do. And I'm running out of color. Okay. Are y'all excited for Spider-Man? I'm excited for Spider-Man. And then he's getting 3 more solo movies. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I wish he would have just did like 2 more solo movies because of how long it takes to like create Spider-Man's or Marvel movies. I wish he would have just did 2 because now I have to wait a long time for the others to come out. Oh yeah, that feels so much better. If we just like make fresh color and just put it in. Yeah. Yeah. Put that up there. Cool. But yeah, super excited about Spider-Man. And then what's this next? Said that it's it's a lot more violent scenes, so I'm excited for that. Cause now we're getting some action. Okay, it's not gonna be childish, but it's gonna be some action in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the old Spider-Mans when they made Venom into like Spider-Man or whatever. I really don't. I don't watch comics. I mean, watch comics. I don't read comics, so I don't really know how that worked. But all I know is that Spider-Man has always been my favorite. Him and the Flash, when it comes to like the superhero universes, whatever. Him and the Flash, always been like my favorites. No, this is way too big of a section. Please divide. Thanks. Super excited about that. What else am I excited? I'm excited about next semester. I know I keep going back on to school, but like, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm excited about next semester though, because I'm taking an advertising. Well, it's not an advertising class, but it's a class that I have to take to get into this advertising class that I want to take, right? So I have to take this class in order to take that class. So that's what I'm going to be doing next semester. Just taking one class, and then I'm going to take this Photoshop class. And then I'm taking this class called Sign and Symbol. Don't really know what it's about. I feel like it's not a semester's worth of class. And then I'll take another class called Layout. I already know next semester is going to be like extremely busy for me because people are always saying that Layout and Sign and Symbol are just so time consuming. Like, it's not hard, but it requires a lot of attention. And I already know how that goes for me. When something is like requires a lot of attention, I'm just like, I'll just put it off. But I don't think I could do it that time.
No.
I'm almost done. So when I'm done, we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. But yeah, super excited about next semester. It's gonna be fun. And this one is this one, because this one was actually kind of fun. Except for art history. Honestly, but actually it wasn't that fun. Because I did not care for art history. Still don't. And I said I just got a bug. Pop out with a truck. Okay. Woo! So happy I missed that. Alright, this is me right now. I'll be back after I wash everything out. Yeah. After I wash everything out, I'll be back and that'll be it for today. So this is the final color. Zoom in on it. It's real pretty. This is what it looked like when I first did it, and then it just went downhill. This is my dyeing shirt, just so you know. If you're like, I destroyed a shirt, no, the shirt's been destroyed. And every time I color my hair, this is what I use. But yeah, this is what I got for you today on this video. Just me coloring my hair, talking about school, talking about life, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.